We met at the Chevron station in Hickory Flat early in the morning. This beautiful Harley was there, one of the first bikes to arrive. But you can see Steve on his KTM came in right after him. There's Robert and Steve. We're waiting for the others. They soon arrive. Here's Bob topping up his V-Strom. And here's the group in total. Starting from the left, we have Mark and Abby and Scott and Bob K and Frank and Mike, Steve, Bob S and Robert. Dan hadn't arrived yet, and Bob S was taking this photo. Soon they were off up East Cherokee Drive, heading for Gainesville and then over to Toccoa and Travelers Rest. Here they're crossing Brown's Bridge over Lake Lanier. This used to be a steel-grated bridge, but it's since been paved, making it a little better for motorcycles. When they got to Oakwood, they stopped at a Burger King to get coffee and, for some of them, breakfast. But then it was on to 985 and up to 365 to get to Toccoa. As they approached Toccoa, the group blew past the turnoff and had to make a course correction. And then it was through beautiful downtown Toccoa. Really not too much to see here, but on our way. In short order, we arrived at Travelers Rest. This is a stagecoach stop on the old Unicoi Turnpike, dating back to the early 1800s. As we work our way through, Dan gives us some of the history and Mark follows it up. After a while, we're on our way to South Carolina. Some of the roads are not too well marked, and here we almost blew through another turnoff on the way to the bridge over the river. But we made it. When we got into South Carolina, we soon got onto Unity Bridge Road, which is a connector up to US 76. It's one of the first really twisty roads we had so far that day. Nothing very technical, but it was an enjoyable ride up to 76. Here we approach the intersection. And soon we're heading up 76 on our way to Bull Sluice. Before long, we're in the parking lot at Bull Sluice and on our way looking for the trail down to the river. The trail splits in two, a right way and a wrong way. The wrong way will bring you down to a beach area, whereas the right way will bring you down to the river itself by the rapids. What the guys are pointing to is Bull Sluice. This is at the end of Section 3 of the Chattooga River, a favorite of rafters and kayakers and canoeists. Apparently we just missed a group of rafters going over the falls, but here's a shot of a kayaker. Some of us climbed the rocks to get a closer view of the river and the action down there. Look across here and you'll see the rafters that are on the rock jumping into the rapids. That's part of the drill here, a rite of passage. Here we have Dan taking a video of me taking a video of Dan taking a video. Soon we join the others on the trail and work our way back up. Dan couldn't resist. We're on our way up 76, heading towards Clayton to get some lunch. Entering Clayton, we start searching for the Clayton Cafe. It's right up this road a little ways. Not a bad place to eat. You'll see it off on the right just before we pull into park. I'd recommend it. There it is, right off to the right. After lunch, we make our way down to Tallulah Gorge. Here's the entranceway. Quite twisty, but only a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. The state's put a fair amount of money into Tallulah Gorge over the years, and for those that haven't been here for a while, it's somewhat difficult to remember how it was. Here's the multi-story visitor center with a load of exhibits. But soon we're on the trail leading to the gorge. The gorge is over 1,000 feet down to the river. The view from the first overlook we came to is really something outstanding.
Be all fun and games till you hit the bottom. Woo-wee! You like that commercial with big spoon?
But soon we wanted to get closer and found our way over to the stairs that make its way down to a swinging bridge. Over 300 steps, and of course you have to come back up the 300 some odd steps. A handful of us made it down. Here's the swinging bridge in a still photo. And soon you will see Mark and Abby. Yay! They made it down. Yay! As did Scott. And Dan, who's taking the picture. There's Scott again.
Junior
and the
Bob.
two Bob Hesses. The old man and the younger.
We gotcha.
Soon we were back on the bikes and heading south to Hollywood and Clarksville, and then over to Cleveland. Bob Kay bids the gatekeeper adieu. Clarksville's a nice little town, pretty popular with the local folks, but we just passed through on one side of it. Then we passed through Cleveland, Georgia. That's the old courthouse on the right, and the new one on the left. And soon we're on 400 heading south. We're just north of Dawsonville here. And we cut over on Dawson Forest Road, get to the Y that everyone recognizes, I'm sure. Then it's on up to Silver City, over on Bannister Road, and home. It's a good ride. Great fellowship. And I'm pretty sure we'll want to do this again.